Hi everybody, Alvaro here. I hope this video finds you very, very well. Let's adjust the camera a little bit. Make sure I'm presentable. Okay, not much hair left, but anyway. Okay, so today in this video, I want to talk to you about just very quick updates of what has been happening in the BG Wealth sharing world. Show you how they are planning to get more money out of people. Show you very quickly what has happened lately on the Telegram group, which I believe are the same scammers or maybe different. Nevertheless, they are both scammers in BondChat and Telegram. Um, at the end of the video, I'm going to show you something that is far more important than actually the money you might have lost, that I've lost. There is a hidden danger on one thing that most people are completely overlooking, and I want to cover that. So stay till the end because I'm going to cover that very quickly. But it's very, very important. And I will recommend you share this video with those people that are still in BG Wealth, or even if they are not in BG Wealth, if they are in any type of crypto business, Ponzi scams, get this video to them because at least they can, if they want, they can go till the end of the video and watch what I'm going to be talking about, which is more important than losing money, right? I lost $1,700. I'm telling you something. I prefer to lose that what I'm going to show you. So stay tuned till the very end. So what has happened recently? Basically, I'm going to show you one picture of the Telegram group so you can see the latest one. And this is unbelievable. So I'm going to read for you. Many people are saddened because they lost their money in the old BGDSGX. Because of this, I will launch a plan that will only be available for 72 hours. I'm going to teach you here the psychology behind everything they say and why they say it. Now, when they say it's only available for 72 hours, they are trying to make people to act on emotions rather than mental clarity. And because you're in a rush, you tend to make the wrong decision. So what do they ask for? Oh, it's only $3,000 or $9,000. I'm not going to show any more of this. You can go to Telegram and have a look for yourself. But here's the thing. They opened 3 channels for BG Wealth, another one for Elena, another one for customer support that never replies. So what they've done over the last few weeks, they've been gathering as many people as possible into the Telegram group to be able to expose them to this new scam. Probably the same scammers, probably different. I don't know, but it's definitely a scam. And they put the same message in all the groups over and over and over again. They're really pushing people. And psychologically, they are preying on people that have lost money and they want to recover it. As I said in previous videos, it's the gambler's mentality, trying to recover the losses by investing more money that sadly they're not going to see again. They're not going to see it. Um, I've seen a couple of webinars, and it was sad to see that there were people still believing in this. And even though I don't have anything against that, a particular person I was talking about, yes, it paid at 12%. It recommends people to do that. Wrong advice, very bad advice. You cannot tell people to pay at 12% just because he was doing it. So um, that advice can hurt a lot of people because it's a webinar that in a YouTube channel that has a lot of people, a lot of subscribers, and I hope nobody listened to that guy. Hopefully there was a guy that had some sense and was advising against that. By the way, I'm going off the tangent. Did not pay any fees. So what has been happening? May 7th, they gave the 3-day extension to pay that 12% tax fee. So famous. I told in this channel that they were going to extend it. What I didn't know is that on May 10th, and this is the screenshot, saying that they were giving a 3-day extension. It was a final day extension. There will be no further time or special channels available. Every choice will have a direct and irreversible impact. Again, they are playing psychological with people's emotions. They are pressing people to make fast decisions, or else there will be a consequence. The consequence was clear from the beginning. If you don't pay the 12% tax, they're going to restrict or they're going to ban your account, which means basically you're going to lose your money. That fake money, because there were numbers on a screen. There was never any real money. All the money that was ever moved were from new investors to pay old investors. That's it. That's a classical Ponzi scheme. So this was placed dated May 7th. Then on May 10th, they extended 2 more days. Obviously, they wanted to squeeze more money out of people. Those that didn't succumb to this 3-day BS extension. So they insisted 2 more days. And how did they word it? Look at this. We are now officially opening an additional 48 hours for tax payment. Tax, I mean, come on, give me a break. Only 1,000 tax, I mean, a ton of absolute BS, gibberish. Currently, members who have completed tax paying have seen their accounts transactions and funds withdrawals gradually resume normal operation. That is not true. I've seen some members saying that they haven't received anything, even though after paying the 12%. Please take advantage of this last opportunity to complete the relevant processes as soon as possible to avoid, again, fear, pressure, and fear of missing out, FOMO. You see this? Do you see how they play? Take advantage of this last opportunity. Be quick to avoid consequences. That was on May 10th. Now we're going to what Professor made or said. I think this was yesterday. Here in Spain it's over midnight, so I'm not sure, but I think it was yesterday, maximum 2 days ago. Anyway, this is what he said. Attention. However, DSGX has also made his position very clear. The original withdrawal channels are now close to collapse, with over 1 million withdrawal records reportedly in this order. Even after maintenance is completed, the system will not be able to immediately handle a large-scale operations again. In other words, the only solution they currently see is to launch an entirely new withdrawal channel system. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Because of this, DSGX has proposed that each account contribute a minimum of 1,000 US dollars as a security deposit. Security deposit, what for? An infrastructure fee to help relaunch the new withdrawal system. Guys, have you ever seen any trading company, any broker asking members, asking customers to pay $1,000 to help relaunch their withdrawal system? I mean, if they have to launch anything, that's their problem, not the member's problem. You shouldn't have to pay because, I mean, if this was legit, you wouldn't have to pay any money to cover the unwillingness or the shortcomings of that particular company. They have to cover that. They don't have to get involved, the customers or members, in paying anything. That's their problem. You are a customer, you're a client. That's why they charge you fees. Why would you have to pay $1,000? Obviously, this doesn't make sense, but unfortunately, some people has fallen for it, and I will show you. I don't know if it's real, but someone said something, and I've been reading through the bond chat, and many people seem to support this idea. It's unbelievable. I tend to think that most of them will be bots. They are not real members, particularly when you see the pictures. I mean, don't get me wrong, but some of the pictures, especially the ladies, they look pretty good looking ladies, you know. And more often than not, those very good looking ladies in the profile picture tend to be a model that someone, a picture of a model someone has stolen somewhere and stick it in there as a profile picture. Anyway, so next message. He says, again, psychology here is giving a big number. For most people in BG, well, $1,000 is a lot of money. So it's planting the seed to tell you that if you want to carry on, it's going to be $1,000 deposit in your account. So in people's mind, you've got $1,000. You start getting worried. Stay with me because this goes somewhere else. So now it becomes the hero. Now is when it's turning the tables. It tells you that DSX, not him, is asking for $1,000. So he is a professor that is going to save you all. He's going to be, he's the captain of the ship and he's going to take you to the promised land. How does he do that? Keep watching. He says, even so, I still stand on everyone's side, the hero. From the very beginning, BG's philosophy has always been protecting stable returns for every investor. I also understand that many new members have not yet truly made profits or even completed their first withdrawal. Asking everyone to pay another $1,000 deposit is not a small amount for many ordinary families, and some simply cannot afford it. Here's where, again, it's playing with emotions, it's getting on the side of people. Now, this is playing with empathy. Psychologically, this is very powerful. It tells you that the enemy wants you to pay $1,000, and then he says that he is on your side and he understands that you cannot pay. So you feel that he understands your situation. He understands that you cannot pay that. He feels empathy for you. So psychologically, again, sorry for using this word so much, you develop liking for that person. You start seeing the professor a word designed to make him look like a guru, like someone with authority. You start seeing that authority figure as someone that is going to save your ass, quite literally. I was shocked when I saw this one. Professor, do I need to deposit another $1,000 into my account now? If so, please let me know and I will prepare to deposit. Full support for BG. Well, when you have these peoples that are willing to pay, let's go full steam on. But I think not many people were prepared to pay that $1,000 and there was a change, and this is what I'm going to show you. Next. Actually, there was someone. This seems a real person. He says, so if the additional $1,000 is not able to be paid by some of us, what is the penalty? Do we lose all that we put in? I am already suffering from the 12%. So this is someone that paid the 12%. If I was to pay the additional $1,000, unfortunately considering, what's to stop you from upping the ante and keep demanding? I'm not trying to sound like I'm bad mouthing you. But these are serious questions that you need to be transparent about. Can you? Someone is questioning. I'm sure there were more people. So you're going to see our hero making an announcement. Here's the hero. So here's what he says, Stephen Beard. Due to the ongoing investigation of DSGX, its platform operations are temporarily unable to maintain normal stability. After comprehensive evaluation and coordination with multiple parties, BG Wealth Sharing has decided not to accept DSG's current proposal solutions and has officially launched a new cooperative platform, HQIEX, to ensure the team's subsequent operations, trading stability, and the securities of members' funds. Now, bear in mind, this message was less than 48 hours after the previous message saying that DSGX was demanding $1,000. Probably 24 hours. How can you be so quick on preparing a new platform? Come on, guys, think about it. This seems to be like the new trading platform. You do not create a trading platform in 24 hours, let alone going through all the legal requirements to be compliant. Guys, if you're MBG and you still believe in this BS, you need to wake up. Seriously, you need to seriously wake up. If you know people falling for this, send them this video. They need to wake up. You cannot start a new platform in one day. You simply can't do it unless you fake it and it's fraudulent. I can create any of these websites myself in hours, if not even less. If I use artificial intelligence, there are tools that will allow you to do it in 8 minutes flat. I'm not. I'm divert. I'm talking about something else. Just want to focus on this because it's laughable. But anyway, some people are falling for it. So all team members are requested to use the latest platform registration link and invitation code to complete the new account registration. Here's the best part. It's coming. Invitation code. To ensure the new platform account can be activated normally and all subsequent functions can be used properly, please complete the $100 account activation deposit. What for? As required by the platform after registration. So is that the platform you created? So you decided they have to pay $100? What for? After account activation, the team will assist everybody with fund transfers. Right. Okay. All right. I don't want to keep doing this video too long because I need to talk to you about something more important that is coming. So attention to this. This is a message from someone in the group. Pay close attention. This is what I was telling you is more important than losing your money. Just a heads up, since ever since I joined BG Scam, my personal info has been exposed on the dark web. And Elena is not releasing my money I invested. I have not earned one penny since joining. My personal information has been exposed to the dark web. If you don't know what the dark web is, Google it. You're gonna find out real soon. And Elena is not releasing my money. Okay. This is where I'm coming from. Here's a message from Amelia. All users will be subject to identity verification when using a new wallet address for the first time to withdraw funds to confirm whether the address is used by the user. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. To prevent information leakage and ensure the safety of funds. Now, let me tell you something. Sometimes when you have a wallet, again, I'm not an expert, but the purpose of many crypto wallets is to actually have um, privacy, right? You want to have wallets to have some privacy. And some wallets don't require verification because of that, because they're supposed to be private. So why would they need identification, right? Let me just show you, because this is what you need to watch. So what are the things these scammers can do with your details after doing verification? Well, you read it from one of the members. Her information is in the dark web. I don't know if you guys watching this video right now understand what that means. Search it, Google it. But the dark web literally is where you can, I'm gonna be careful with the words. I don't want YouTube to ban me. They're very special. Basically, you can buy and sell anything. Anything. Whatever you can think of. And your imagination is your only limit. I will leave it at that. Do a Google search. But what can they do with your details? Because when you meet Elena and you show your passport, you give your telephone number, maybe your address, these are the things that are happening. And this is one common tactic in the crypto space. So BG Wealth is deploying it, but it's not the only one. And this is what they normally do. We need ID verification to unlock withdrawals. So what the heck are you supposed to do? You know, if someone wants to withdraw money, they're left with the only option to verify their ID. Now, I'm not talking about a company that is properly regulated, because those details are safe as you can picture, right? I don't know how safe really are our data, but you know what I mean. It's not the same to get a Bank of America to do a credit check or to do a check of your identity, right? The one unknown company that is being reported by the FBI and has so many red flags. So they can do the following things. I put a list together so I don't forget it. Opening fake crypto trading accounts in your name. They can create verified exchange accounts for money laundering. Picture this. If they manage to get if they manage to get 1,000, 2,000, 20,000 details and they can open accounts, they can keep on moving the money forever. For some reason, this came too big, but anyway, I hope you don't mind. So they can basically take loans or credit using stolen identity information, performing SIM swaps attacks to steal phone numbers and F and 2FA codes. I think I was a victim of this, but it wasn't through joining any business or anything. I don't know how they've done it, but I've been a victim of this. Not funny. In fact, quite annoying. Here's what perhaps has happened with the previous member, selling identity packs on the dark web. What else? Using the documents to scam other people so they can say, look, I'm verified. Creating fake companies, accounts linked to you. Remember, it's your name in those documents. Whatever they do, if it's fraudulent, guess who the FBI is gonna look for? You, right? And if you don't live in the US, don't worry, it won't be the FBI, it will be someone else, right? So they can use it to access banking or fintech services that require KYC verification. And one special common tactic in crypto scams is, as I say, well, I repeated myself here, we need ID verification to unlock withdrawals. So people will submit a passport, a selfie, proof of address, phone number. That's all they need. So they will reuse those documents elsewhere and you don't know. Okay, so another big danger, scammers can combine all of the above, and they can build a very complete identity profile using your details. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to repeat myself. This is far more dangerous, annoying, time wasting than losing $10,000. Why? Because this can get you into trouble, legal trouble, not just losing money. So the moral of the story is, do not do the verification. They are a scam. They are a Ponzi. By now you should know. Do not verify your details with anybody from BG Wealth. Be strong and just be prepared to lose the money. The money, they're not going to give it to you anyway. So if they convince you to verify your identity, you are giving them away your life. And they're not going to give you anything. They're not going to let you withdraw. You're not going to get any money because it's all fake. So having said that, I want to thank you for staying with me 24 minutes. Please don't fall for it and share this video with any current BG members and, and anybody that is in any particular opportunity that is also a scam, right? So I try to be honest in my reviews, and nowadays I only recommend one project that doesn't deal with daily guarantees, doesn't deal with, um, it doesn't ask for any nonsense. Let's put it that way. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.